Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to talk about the childcare in Switzerland before they start the preschool, or so-called the kindergarten in the German-speaking part, and the work-life balance, especially for mothers. So in Switzerland, and in particular in Zurich, before the 4th year, so with 4 years, as I mentioned in another video, there is official preschool, which is obligatory, that starts for children. It's only the morning preschool, but before the child is 4 years, there is no public daycare. So if the child should go to the daycare, if both parents work, and there is no grandparents or the babysitter possibility, or other family arrangements, the child needs to go to a private daycare, which is here usually called krippe or kita. The children can go to kita already with 3 months of age. And this is because, unfortunately, in Switzerland, the leave for the mothers after the pregnancy, after the birth of the child, is only 3 months. Recently there was a vote so that parents now officially in Switzerland also get 2 weeks of a paternity time. So this is extremely short and extremely hard for mothers. If the mothers have a job before, they either have to make an arrangement to maybe take an unpaid leave until the child is 6 months or more, or they very often do not go back to work, and they can also be fired if they go back to work after these 3 or 4 months of a break for a child care. There are regulations on a time for, so to say, breastfeeding, not really breastfeeding, because the mothers are on work, but if mothers are working, there is a certain time they can get off work to basically save their milk for children if they need it. Other than that, they are not very supported. And as mentioned, many mothers do not go back to work or find it very hard to go back to work. The krippe, so the daycare for small kids, is very expensive. It's around 2,500 francs per month if the child go every day. So it's around 120, at least used to be, francs per day. Most of the children do not go 5 days a week because most of the parents, at least one parent, works part-time if they both work. Hence, usually not every day is paid for. So this is something that is different here than in countries like Germany or France or even Sweden, Finland or Eastern Europe. So it reminds more of the system in the US, where it's really thing of the family to organize their daycare, and also financially it's up to the family. There are some subsidies for parents with only, for example, with smaller salaries, where they pay less for a day of krippe, and the parents who are from abroad, who do not speak, for example, German in the German-speaking area, they also get subsidies to send their children to the krippe, even if one parent does not work. But when both parents work and the salary is not extremely small, then there are no subsidies. And as mentioned, so the child can go to this daycare. They are mixed. There are no daycares per year. So for example, that the group is all the kids that have 2 years, all the kids that have 3 years, and so on. But they are usually either mixed completely from the baby up to the 4 years of age, or there are some daycares where there is groups, for example, from baby to 2 years, and then they move to the group from 2 to 4 years. As mentioned, they are all private. In this sense, they are similar. They can be, however, bilingual or have some other things that distinguish them. But in general, they are similar to each other. And when the child is 4 years of age, then they have to start in the kindergarten. Thank you.